With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort. We must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Alright.
I'm about to whoop your ass for hitting my dog.
Don't waste my time. Read all the stuff.
Bro, is she just finna spam those moves or like what?
Is that it? Fine.
Oh, I can change the color of Torgal? I can make him blue.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads' blood was spilled. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished. Is that all you to anyone?
You think this was...
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the
Of
Empire's been
course.
tightening its grip. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway. I know, it sounds like the bastard. Naturally,
It's complicated.
Bitch is creating tornadoes or some shit. Bro, why did you get bitched by this bitch?
Need volunteers, just say the word. And our band when it comes to it.
W dog. Let's whoop her ass.
What happened here?
Come on.
I'm not gonna lie, he beat the fuck out of her. Bro!
Best off staying where we are,
Jordan.
I reckon.
Hmm.
He spun around her neck.
Yeah, bro, go crazy.
Sid?
That's more than going crazy, bro. It's like, you look like he hit a stripper pole on her neck.
We might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You
Bro doing amazing things, doing big things in life.
the Imperials descended like a storm.
In a way, bro.
Martha tried to step in and calm things down. All our efforts got her wear a pair of ice shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
to the Abbey and sheltering Martha's.
Sid and I will go after them.
We will. But before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers are talking about. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful.
Is she getting beat up by a dog?
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a coming. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The
Here she go again with this damn tornado.
I still haven't got a mount yet.
I wonder if it was like a side mission or something. Oh yeah, you were supposed to be get them out. What the fuck? Oh my god, what is she doing to me? Oh look, she's back. Yeah, I'm not letting you get back with this. Benedicta. The name is that. Imagine having to spell this in class.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
The power of wind. Life is a portion of
You have to do something.
essence.
What happened? The damn black ship.
Deadly embrace was L2 to cycle between them.
Bastards caught wind. The abbot and I.
I'm about to combo everybody up with this shit. This shit's gonna be.
Beds. Poor souls. Turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then.
Yes, her and her staggered image.
Do you think you can make it back
My
to here?
abilities. I have not
there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
What is this? What is this? Jump back, deliver a punishing counter if the jump.
Black shields. Is this some sort of poison joke?
Summon a tornado.
One order of shields in Rosaria, and they
I need to save up for
defend
that.
all our citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, I remember I had a hard time with you last time. Let me go ahead and destroy you. I got lightning now. I'm about to fucking destroy your ass. Hold on.
I walked all the way over here just for 2 kills.
Mm-hmm. Look at you. I'm strong now. I can whoop your ass.
I tried that spinach like Popeye. I'm a big guy. Dende. It's not funny, I got skill. Yeah. Get your stagger back, please.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
I think so.
Level 26.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Stagger.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The collapse will continue.
Get her out of this fucking
Bavaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sin's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Cook her ass. Fry this fucking chicken.
What the fuck is that? Iron Man rank C. Oh, it's a bounty.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh shit.
see that coming.
That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Oops. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Founder.
Are any of you hurt?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. of black-clad devils descending on villagers in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi!
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. Looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Faster! Where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble. But none of the curse breakers ever return.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields.
It was a mission?
Yeah.
Daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
Where at?
It's like in one of the towns. It's a side quest.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
They didn't lock that quest, that side quest until like done with half the game. Like
Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dharmekia. Drake's Spine in
I got a Chocobo. Chocobo is the one from when I was a kid.
the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Cuckoo would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
Bro, move forward.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that?
My uncle.
Ooh, Evie. You gotta catch the Evie.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate.
Would have been nice if it was a shiny Evie.
Cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him a start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
You come cook her.
It's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Alien reports, the Patron Whisperer, and the Hunter Board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Think it's all right to touch him?
Where's the board at again? Oh my god, I already lost it.
Everyone used to live in the sky.
None of the curse breakers.
Bro, she's putting Storm after fucking Storm.
That room's as ragged as...
Soul Mather's all right. Yeah. That's last thing.
Clearview, Sunbreeze.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Do I get ice powers?
We will face it together then.
Probably. She's probably gonna die.
To the end.
Come on.
Alright. Bloodlines. Time to hop on the chocobo. Let's go.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we
Giddy
find the
up.
same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
How do you change his color?
Which is why we should hurry.
You can't change it for a while. It's gonna tell you when you unlock it.
We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Faster! I now have equal difference.
You deserve a rest. Time to fight.
Fly, Ambrosia. Straight home now.
Almost hilarious.
I'm going in.
Faster. Let's go.
I have skill points I need to use. Let's see. Now, do I get the lightning or do I get the... I think I get the fire one first and then I'll get lightning.
Good. She got cooked.
Come on. Faster. Straight home now. Let's go.
This motherfucker can fly.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, Sir. You can have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price. I'll find it at get home. I'd pay more if I could. Fare you well?
You seen him?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just, at least I think there was a Black Shields.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's, if only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield. That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
You haven't heard? You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Agreed, aren't we? You want... I don't know. Yep, this...
Then we... These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Come on. This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Run like the wind. Ever since the apology, we've seen more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking up. The mother crystals collapsed.
I have an idea. I got to like it.
Farewell.
More of my mother's blood. Let's try.
But at least we won.
Better already.
Bruh. Well, I got my first death, Michael.
Bro got killed by a jack-o'-lantern.
Bro, that's dumb as fuck. I didn't know the bombs could, like, one-shot you. Hope now I know. Imagine I beat this game on only one death. Oh my god, now I gotta fight these things all over again. That's actually annoying that I died to that. Not gonna lie.
Run like the wind.
It's kind of annoying that I actually died to that. Like, my first death is on some stupid shit. It could at least been to a boss.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Guess we're all ready. Come on. Faster.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would barely steal. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness.
Say that again. I'll show you a true Schulterzerian. Wake and wake! Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
find something, boy. Death.
Damn, they done hung them niggas. I just realized the tattoo on his face is fading.
This was my mother's doing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But why? Why would anyone...
So what?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Yeah, but like, you can't see the ink at all.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Tamales? Tamales. In the refrigerator. Just heat them up, that's it. I'm about to turn off the fridge. Alright, let me finish this thing. So
What happened?
Go. I'll probably talk to you later.
Alright, for sure.
I'm still online.
I'm probably gonna be online for a while.
Alright.
We're approaching the old bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. That'll do, girl. They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home. Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my girlfriend
Fly, Ambrosia.
Thanks, Cal. That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Have mercy.
Voiceless dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Be safe.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned, then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
We'll show them that
We'll show them as much mercy.
Tell us then.
Nothing fancy. You sensing an opportunity? What? Small and...
So?
Very good.
as you.
They're putting...
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair could...
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Too slow.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the Mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there...
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on. She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess. Something tells me you won't...
How did we never hear
There are new
about these
billets being
guardians of the
posted.
city?
We could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nam does.
Farewell.